Hey, everybody. Welcome to the live broadcast where you get no warning whatsoever.
No warning.
No.
It's just fitting in our schedule today.
Yeah.
This week. Yeah.
We were going to do it just between us, just us. We thought, let's get some more Skywalkers here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Glenn Stein, who said happy birthday.
Oh yeah, we can do this.
Thank you. There you go. Well,
Yay.
Thank you. And thank you. And to Meredith, who gives us another chicken.
No. It's hey.
Chicken.
That's a rooster.
That's not a rooster.
It's got the little red thing.
That's a chicken.
That's a rooster. You're a chicken.
You're a rooster.
Well, thanks for joining us.
And I'm sorry you got to see the ugliness between us. That's
yes.
as ugly as it gets. Her calling me a rooster, me
Oh.
calling her a chicken.
Yes.
Don't call me a chicken.
That's as ugly as it gets.
Yeah. So these are going to be very short wraparounds just because of our schedule today.
Yes.
Hey, core one of Amber.
Excellent. I think that's Dawn. Welcome.
Yeah, it's the intro and the outro.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a very fun show.
It will be.
When it's all edited together, because once again, we talked with details about the second issue of the classic Marvel Star Wars comic.
Yeah, so actually most of you, I think, were watching when we were recording that, which
Oh, yeah.
is a very long recording too.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoyed that. Well, now we're doing the wraparounds, and then the whole entire episode will be out, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes. Well, if you had seen our live recording with Dee, then that was the Willow discussion and the Empire Strikes Back comic edition.
Right.
So you had two shows in one.
Marty McFly, indeed. Okay, so we're going to hit record.
Okay.
Right now, and we're going to get to it. Here we go. This is what you can look forward to on episode 404 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! Welcome back to the show where only one of us have been the rebel spy and one of us hasn't. Guess which one has been the rebel spy 8.5 times, and guess which one has not. But we are very happy that you are here once again But we are happy once again that you are here with us for this episode of Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Wolosky, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife Sarah, who threw me an awesome birthday party last week. This week. It was this week.
It was this
beginning of this week.
It was like 2 days ago.
Yes, so.
So much has happened, right?
Yeah, she took me out to lunch, got me an awesome birthday cake, even though we're on this diet.
Mm-hmm.
And then we watched The Last Jedi. Boy, I appreciated that movie more this time than ever before. What a great film. A great film. If it were a standalone film, it'd be an even better film.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely. Yeah, man, like that from like the throne room scene on is just incredible.
Yeah, I would go even further than that and say the beginning scene where the Resistance bombers are bombing the First Order destroyers. Oh, what a riveting scene. I think once you get past Luke throwing his lightsaber over his shoulder, you kind of get the tone of the film. You know where things are going.
Right.
Then when you see Princess Leia flying through space, like, okay, I see where this is now.
Right.
It's more Star Wars adjacent than it is Star Wars, but what a really fun film. How many times did we laugh out loud during that film?
Oh yeah, there were several times. Yeah. For how dramatic some of those scenes are, there's several laugh out loud moments as well. All right, Skywalkers. Well, you are here at your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fandom. So it's time for your weekly Wookiee hug and your sprinkle of pixie dust for our family of Skywalkers. Now, Corwin of Amber wants to know, Richard, if your Rebel spy numbers were real or were they exaggerated?
All right, for those who have not seen Rebel Spy Reject, my latest magnum opus, I have different attempt numbers, and whether they're real or not, you know what? I lost count, so I was guesstimating at those points.
There you go. All right. Well, coming up on this episode, creature, droid, and troll performer Details is with us again. And this time we'll be breaking down the second issue of Marvel's Empire Strikes Back adaptation comic circa 1980.
And if you're keeping score, this is still before the birth of Sarah.
It's true.
BBS, before the birth of Sarah.
Oh, anything before me is BS. Oh yes, I've worked that one out.
I wouldn't say that.
Like when I was 10 years old, I worked that one out.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
I know, I was very
a lot
giddy.
of stuff that happened before he was. I wouldn't say was total BS.
I know, but as like a 10-year-old or 11-year-old kid, when I figured that out in my head, I was like, aha, anything before me is BS. Ha 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 ha. I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
So what I'm learning right now, when you were young, you had little boy humor.
I did. Yes.
Did you think bathroom humor was funny too?
No, I did not.
All right, good.
Because just that.
That would have to end things right now. If I knew that bathroom humor was funny to you when you were a child, even now.
I never thought that was funny.
Never, ever, ever. All right, now we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world or on the Galactic Star Cruiser. And best of all, this service is free of charge. So head over there to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, we are recording this episode from Long Beach, California on January 18th, 2023. So, Richard, what happened this day in Star Wars history?
Well, many things happened, but let's pick out a couple of highlights here. We have to wish a happy 36th birthday to Ingvild Dela. Remember Ingvild Dela? She was the body double for Princess Leia in Rogue One.
And we spoke with her.
Yes, we were her first Star Wars podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to that interview because she is just so darling. She's just so much fun to talk to. So she was born on this day, 1987. And also she was in Avengers Age of Ultron.
That's right.
She was the World Hub Tech. Had a very brief scene, but when you see her, you know exactly who she is.
It's true.
Also on this day, but in 1997, 26 years ago, George Lucas, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher attended the Los Angeles premiere of Star Wars Special Edition in Westwood, California. Several costume characters, including R2 and 3PO and Vader and Chewbacca and Boba Fett and random aliens were there. Wow. Guess who was not there? Me.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
I don't know. There was no internet.
Oh.
So I didn't know about this. There were people there of tons of fans, how they knew about it and I didn't. I'm so ashamed of myself. How did I miss this?
Oh.
I once had a guy working for me that he played Nine Numb. He was one of the characters walking around the photo op area.
Oh,
for this special edition screening.
Oh, wow.
He was in the Nine Numb costume.
Oh, man.
He was just hired by an agency. Hey, do you want to wear this costume for a Star Wars premiere? All right. Oh, luckily, unfortunately, this was like a couple of weeks before I'd met him. Oh no.
Sad.
I know.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, if you go to YouTube, you'll find some clips from Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher about regarding this premiere.
That's awesome.
At this event, Nathan Hamill, Mark Hamill's son, wore Luke Skywalker's boots.
Oh.
The actual boots Mark Hamill wore in Star Wars to this event.
My goodness. How did you find that out?
Reading it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm maybe someone should have said, "Hey, did you see Raiders of the Lost Ark? Those belong in a museum. What? Please take them off. Here's a pair of Crocs. Take those off. Put these on."
That's funny.
If I were there, that's what I would have told him.
All right. Well, now it's time for
Things we want to share. Well, thank you to those who joined us for their thank you to those who joined us for the premiere on my birthday, January 16th, for Rebel Spy Reject. Once again, this is my latest magnum opus about me never becoming the Rebel Spy. Maybe some things in this mockumentary were exaggerated or made up, but the one thing that is true, I still have never been the Rebel Spy. And a lot of our friends have, and they're not shy in sharing those details. And I'm glad a lot of people really like this film. A lot of people really had a lot of great things to say. So let's read a couple of these YouTube comments, okay?
Yeah, so Bryn McKinnon says, "This was amazing."
Thank you, Bryn. Alan Sanborn says, "Brilliant and hilarious." Of course, I've never been the Rebel Spy either, which I'm sure is why you didn't include me in your opus. All in all, very clever. Well, maybe you haven't been the Rebel Spy, Alan, but you go like 4 times a week to Disneyland and go on Star Tours, maybe 6 times a week. So, what are the odds? What are the odds? I know a lot of people have not been the Rebel Spy, and I feel for you. So, you know what? I encourage you to make your own mockumentary. It's really therapeutic.
Now, Chris Alexander says, "True story. Can I rub it in by saying I was the Rebel Spy on my very first time I rode Star Tours?"
I can't hear that story enough. Every time Chris and I hang out, Chris is the author of Star Wars Origami. Whenever we see each other, he always says, "Rich, did I ever tell you the story of how, yes, you were a Rebel Spy the very first time you rode Star Tours? Yes, I know this. Let's move on." And then Dubact said, "At this point, you become an institution that you can't ever be the spy."
You become such an institution.
At this point, you become such an institution that you can't ever be the spy.
That's true. I kind of agree with that.
Well, what'll happen when I do become the spy?
I don't know.
Will my life change? Can I get into the club? Can I get into that very elite club? Every once in a while, we'll go to Disneyland, and Sarah she'll excuse herself, and I'll see her going through these Star Tours secret doors. It's like one of those things where you don't know there's a door, but when you walk up, they know you've been the spy, so the walls just part and they close back up again.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing there?
Yeah, so Meredith is calling me the sweetie wife Rebel Spy and you the Rebel Spy camera carrier. I'm sorry, sweetie.
I'm the Rebel Spy powder.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, that video is on YouTube right now. So if you just head to our YouTube channel, Skywalking Through Neverland, you will see it right there.
And I was gonna say, please leave comments.
Yes, we love your comments. We love your likes. Yeah, let us know what you think. We'd love that. All right. Also, there's something else I'd like to share, and it's coming up very soon in about a week. Disneyland will be having on January 27th, Disneyland Resort will begin the grand opening of Walt Disney's 100. Let me start that over again. Okay.
Hold on. Thank you, Pierre Kelly. He wished me a happy birthday.
Oh. All right. So on January 27th, we will be at Disneyland Resort all day because that is the day of the grand opening of the Walt Disney Company's 100-year celebration. It's nicknamed #Disney100. So it's basically going to begin at the Disneyland Resort on that day. And then, successive days and months, it will travel kind of around the world and we'll get this whole celebration. So Richard and I, we're going to be there all day. We'd love to say hi to you guys, message us, things like that. Maybe we can ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway together, which opens on that day. So it'd be really great to stand in line with a bunch of Skywalkers and ride that.
Remind us what day that is.
This is a Friday, January 27th. And we are excited because not only on that day is this 100 celebration beginning, but World of Color 1 will debut. So this is an all new World of Color show at Disney California Adventure. Also, there's going to be a
Wait,
new...
hold on. One what?
I don't know. That's just what they're calling it. It's like instead of World of Color, which is the main show that they had, now it's World of Color 1.
I feel like they're phoning that one in.
Yeah. And let's see. Disney Wondrous Journeys is also debuting, and this is the nighttime spectacular with projections and fireworks on the weekends will be added to it. So this is an all new, fireworks show / projections show for the whole Disney 100 celebration. Then Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will be opening on this day.
Whoa, we rode that at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Yes. Now, what's really amusing about
We
this...
did that with Wesley.
We did.
Wesley Meecombs.
Yeah. All right. Now, what's really amusing about that is that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Disneyland is in Toontown, but Toontown is not yet ready. So Toontown will not be opening on the 27th. It's opening in a month, but we'll be able to ride the ride. So I'm sure you'll be going through like a boarded up Toontown to get to that ride.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
That was so much fun.
It was really cool. And it's going to be a bit different here. They've even said it's going to be different. Yeah. Also, of course, because it is one of those big celebrations, we will be seeing platinum themed costumes for the characters. Decor, like on the castle, will have all new platinum themed iridescent things. There's going to be all new food, and of course, merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I hope some nice Mickey ears and platinum and dripping platinum.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. Did they ever end up selling those?
Yep, they did. Selling them.
They did.
They just changed the description.
Okay, this is these. We went to D23 Expo last September. They previewed these Mickey Mouse, the mouse ears.
They were mini ears, I believe.
Mini, okay,
right?
yeah, they were right.
Yeah, and they were like $150 with like a platinum. It looked like someone had basically platinum paint. They had like dripped it on the ears.
If you like dumped a big canister of platinum paint over the mouse ears,
over the black ears,
and they were all so you can see the paint drip down.
Yeah.
Who thought this was a good idea? I don't know. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, I don't know about this, and yet a lot of people are buying them. Let us know what you guys think of that. Actually, I should put up a picture.
Meredith is saying right here in the comments, people are buying them here over at Walt Disney World.
Yeah. I mean, there are people buying them. Yes, melted platinum is a good way of saying it. And so I guess online, they had the description on like shopdisney.com or something was like, Minnie is dripping with excitement.
Oh,
and people were like making fun of that, so they took out that
well, yeah. How could you not make fun of that?
Okay.
Don't they run this by people before they put it out? These descriptions or merchandise ideas?
They ran it by the internet, and the internet said no.
Yeah. Yeah, at that point, it's too late.
Yeah. Pierre Kelly is saying that Disney Emoji Blitz, which I've fallen out of playing on my phone, is celebrating 100 years with a platinum Mickey emoji. How exciting.
And then Meredith says, no thank you on those ears.
Yeah.
Are they still going for $150 over there at Walt Disney World, or
I would
are they just like giving them away at this point? All right, we're looking it up right now. If only we had something at our fingertips where we could look up merchandise and information.
Okay, let's check. That's oh no, is it these? Holy cow.
What? Wait,
well, that's Mercari. That's something else. eBay, they're going for like $250. These mini ears.
All right. Well, they're going for a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go to eBay or Mercari because they're going for $800. All right. So if anyone does buy them, good for you.
Yes.
Good for you. I hope you enjoy them.
Yeah.
All right. With that, now let's travel back to 1980 BSS. BS, and break down the second issue of Marvel's adaptation of The Empire Strikes Back with special guest details.
Okay.
Now it's time for the outro.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, here we go.
That wraps up episode 404 of Skywalking Through Neverland. We want to thank Details for coming back, and we want to thank all you Skywalkers for watching Rebel Spy Reject and commenting and being there on my birthday and sharing that premiere and commenting and everything that you do.
Are you interested in our book, Today in Star Wars History?
Or our third book coming out soon? What? Go on, I interrupted. I'm sorry.
Well, autographed copies of part 1 and 2 are available now from skywalkingthrough-neverland.com/book.
We'd like to thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations, for their continued support. Thinking of a trip to a Disney park or the Galactic Star Cruiser? Well, you can fill out a get a quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Would you like to support Skywalking Through Neverland? Do you listen to us every week? Well, consider supporting us through the Skywalking Force, our Patreon. And the Skywalking Force has access to bonus content in the form of our Zoom discussions on the latest Disney Plus shows, like
The Bad Batch we're doing right now.
Yeah,
we
the Bad Batch.
Did the first 3 episodes, and this Friday,
yes,
or Friday we're going to Disneyland.
Oh, I don't know if we'll be there that late. Well, can we do it tomorrow, or do we have to skip a week?
Let's do it tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do it tomorrow at
Thursday, the
6:30.
19th.
Yeah, 6:30 or 7, depending. But we should be home by then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We got a busy day tomorrow. Okay, and also, if you are part of the Skywalking Force, you get a coupon code to use for part 1 or part 2 of our book, or both. And bonus content begins at only $5 a month. So head to skywalkingforce.com, check out the options, and thank you so much, those of you who are already part of the Skywalking Force.
Now, we are part of the Skywalking Network,
Skynet,
where you can find other great shows like Talking Apes,
the Max Effects Podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
Totally Tell Me Everything,
Star Warsologies,
and the YouTube shows Collectopolis and
Today in Star Wars History.
You can find us on social media. We are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter and Instagram. Stay tuned this Friday, January 20th, because we are checking out the new Lunar New Year celebration at Disneyland Resort, mostly DCA, which it's the year of the bunny.
The bunny
/ the rabbit, which means Judy Hopps is gonna be out, I hope. And Thumper is on the merchandise. There's so many Disney bunnies that are like on the merchandise. I totally want one of the sweatshirts with Judy Hopps on it. It's so cute.
It's a bunny, so yes, you can.
It's a cute. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you can also find us on Facebook. We are at Skywalking Through Neverland. Just search that. And also, you can email share@skywalkingthrough-neverland.com.
This would be a good time for Disney to integrate Hoojibs and Jackson. You have 2 Star Wars bunnies. Why are you sitting on this, Disney?
That's true.
Why? All right, now don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And
always remember, if you see bunnies on merchandise, buy it.
And then tell Disney to get their acting gear and put Hoojibs on shirts and merchandise. And Jackson.
Yay. Hi. Joshua's here. Oh, there's Jackson.
There's Jackson. Pause it.
Hi, Joshua. Who else do we got? What a varp? What does this mean? Varple? I don't know what that means. Varple? And yes, the Turkels are going to be going on the Disney Wish in like a week or next week. Very exciting. They're going to see Meredith, I think. Yay, Skywalker's meeting up all over. That's exciting. All right. Sweet Jackson. Yes, we love Jackson.
Yes, we do.
We knew what you mean, Chris. All right. They need to make Jackson. Yeah, cool. That's why I don't know what that is. Okay.
Yeah, you're looking at 2 big non-Monty Python fans.
I've seen like I've seen the one where they're knights once. I don't even know what it's called.
So it's sports, Lord of the Rings,
Monty.
Monty Python.
We can only get into so many things. Oh, speaking of so many things, we just are in the middle of Yellow Jackets. Don't
Oh,
spoil anything because we're
yeah.
still watching the
Have
first
y'all
season.
seen Yellow Jackets?
Oh my god.
Yeah, prepare
The
for this
series.
one. Not for the weak.
No.
Yeah, yeah. It's layered and layered
It's
with
very good.
very intricate and
Characters, story
and
points,
grotesque
everything.
things and story points. And
I'm used to looking away at things.
yeah,
You like to watch shows like Dexter and stuff that
I
just
don't look at
can't-
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, layered and layered with just a lot of, I would say, dark themes.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you, Core, one of Amber. We are both so, well, one of us is so young. All right, with that,
we gotta go. We gotta get ready for the
Dexter.
Oh, it was good.
You talking about Dexter New Blood?
Or just Dexter in general. It's an interesting concept, like so really interesting.
It's Batman on a different level.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they kept referring to him as Batman because he is.
Yeah,
He is.
vigilante. Yeah, indeed.
All right, y'all.
We're gonna go, but stay tuned for next week when we will record probably a whole episode. We don't know.
I think we're doing Aristocats next week.
Oh, we are?
I think so.
Okay, everyone go watch Aristocats. How fun.
Later.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us at such a last minute request.
Yep, we love it.